She had about five months of zero contact with my children. She dropped them off at her mother's house. She lives in, as far as I know, a camper behind somebody's house, and she has no room for them.
He's requesting full physical custody of Zoe in Ireland with you maintaining joint legal custody. And he's requesting no child support be ordered.
They have told him that they wanted to stay there, but from what I've been told and what they've explained to me is that he's forced it upon them and they are afraid to tell him, and I've told him that through text message. So I asked my mom back in December to take them. So we've seen him, or I've picked him up and stuff. I've gone over there and seen him and stuff, but just so I could get all my paperwork in for housing and just get everything together for all of us.
If I'm just making this determination between a grandparent and Mr. Davenport, there's really no discussion. He would be the preferable parent. Now, if I'm making that determination between you and Mr. Davenport, that's different because you're the custodial parent on paper. But you haven't had physical custody, it doesn't sound like, for about 7 months.
This woman is an absolute mess. You're receiving child support for children that are currently not living with you for 7 to 8 months while you get your shit together. To come up on here with your smug look while you've decided to have them live with the grandparents as opposed to their biological father is absolutely absurd.
So 7 months, you said you had him go live with your mom 7 months ago.
Well, it's been...
to get a housing voucher, but it doesn't take 7 months to get a housing voucher.
She was kicked out of her mother's house in April of last year. She has taken them to hotels, and now they're at their grandparents' house. So she's been essentially homeless since April of last year.
So you have a bond with the children, a strong bond?
You know, we spend a lot of time together, hanging out at the house. We play games together.
You guys have called me a witch, that I'm the devil. I mean, they've told me everything, and I've told you this, and then they get in trouble when they're at your house.
Here's the point of the conversation that I got to remind my fellas. You have to remain stoic in these types of situations. She's trying to elicit an emotional response, which is going to increase the chances that you speak out of pocket. Don't get in a tit for tat back and forth with a toxic tongue. This is definitely a person that prioritizes her child support payments over a best situation for her children.
I did interview one of the children, and she was pretty much non-committal about what she'd like to see happen. I didn't get the feeling that she really wanted to choose one situation over the other. She did indicate if she were to be placed primarily with her father, she would like to see her mother on alternating weekends, and it really doesn't sound like she's had much contact with her mother in quite a while. So in order for physical custody with Mr. Davenport would be entered, he's requested joint legal custody, so I'll go along with that. The Mr. Davenport's child support would stop effective June 1st.